Welcome back, guys, to another episode in Planet Zoo. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and this video will make you smile and have a even better day. Today, we are starting a brand new series in Planet Zoo. That is a beautiful Arctic Tundra. I thought that'd be kind of cool. I haven't seen a whole lot of people build on snowy landscapes. They seem to always just add snow in, but I thought I'd make it a challenge for myself, maybe build on snow. As you can tell by the title, we are in Frost Ridge. I thought that was a cool name. I built that whole mountain. So we got a little time lapse here to start, and enjoy the show.
I wish I could give you up, but you're my new favorite drug. Enter into my blood, run with my toxic love. Look how you make me happy. You take a hold of me. You take a hold of I wish I could give you up, but you're my new favorite drug. Enter into my blood, run with my toxic love. Look how you make me happy. You take a hold of me. You take a hold of me. You take a hold of me. Look how you make me.
All right, welcome back, guys. I hope you enjoyed that little time lapse there of building out our initial sign. I think it looks pretty good. Kind of mimics what the mountain is in the background. So yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Let me guys know your thoughts on it. I think maybe it's a little tight on the letters, but it kind of like squeezes in there, so actually it's not that bad. But yeah, let me know what you think. I might end up maybe putting something on the backside that says, thanks for coming, see you soon, sort of thing. I do always enjoy doing that sort of thing. Let's make sure these are up high enough here. All right. The only thing was that I had to kind of, yeah, I don't know if I love this or not. I might do this over a little bit. Why is that all what he wants this? That looks a little better. It's not perfect, but that's all right. So again, yeah, it kind of just mimics what the mountain is behind it, and I think that actually looks quite nice right there. Now I'll move a few trees out of the way just to give it a little bit better sight line. Okay, walking in, you see the sign right next to the mountain. It's beautiful. I think the only thing left to do is to kind of resituate where maybe our beginning will be. So let's get our path back out, and then we might squeeze a little bit of a different angle in this here. Make it look like kind of swerving around the sign, and I'm heading off this way as well. I don't know what's going to be over there, but there's going to be something over there. Oops. Let's just move that, and then end up moving this guy a little bit more right in the middle. Perfect. And then we'll end up doing a little bit of landscaping around this area here. Let's just move that over here to get a little bit easier to landscape it for now. We might even leave these heaters here just so that it shows a little bit nicer. Now let's get some bushes and plants around the area here. There you have it right there. I think that looks pretty good. Let's get a little exploring look here as we are in a first person view. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. If you go this way, you can obviously see the ridge of obviously what Frost Ridge is all about. But I think that that's a pretty darn good sign if you ask me. I like it. All right, let's head back this way, and we need to figure out what exactly we're doing first. I believe that we want to start off to the right. That was kind of my initial thought in the process here. So obviously off to the right here, over here we're going to have kind of our main, I think the main area is going to be around the ridge, as well as there's definitely going to be some habitats in this region down here. But obviously that's a long ways off. That could take a lot of episodes. As this episode is already quite long. But I don't know if we're going to get a initial habitat in here. Now that I think about it, we really need to... What's that cuboid? Oh. That's what those meant. We do need to kind of initially figure out what we are doing, along with a first, I guess, spot for where our staff is going to go. My initial thought was kind of in between these two paths here, because I think this one's going to end up tailing on this way and going over there. I don't know exactly where that's going to go yet, but it's going to be somewhere kind of, maybe we'll loop this around a little bit. is right here. I don't know. I'm thinking something along these lines here. That could look okay. I think as well, we'll probably branch this off. Also, just to get an option out this way. So, don't know what that's gonna go to yet, or where it's gonna go, but we definitely need something out that direction. But yes, I do believe it definitely is really hard to see those paths. Did I have a curb on these? I do. That's a very small curb. I wish there was a little big curb on that. But I didn't do the railings. I might actually do that for now, because I do. No, I hate those railings. That sucks. The railings look like they're from some medieval times. That's too bad. I could just go with straight concrete, but where's the fun in that, right? It does look a little better, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what to do. Why don't you guys leave me a comment? Maybe give me some good old advice. I think I'm gonna do this for now, and we can maybe change it later. But I think for now, I don't actually mind this. I do like the look of this. So, alright, that'll be good for now. So yeah, I think it would make sense to have some form of staff center kind of in the middle here, because I think you're gonna have, you know, a fair amount of somewhat exhibits around this region here. You know, maybe coming out this way is I don't know, so temperate environment, something like that. Obviously we're going to have our different kind of regions around the area, so maybe this way is, you know, to the Florida coast, I don't know, something like that. You know, some Florida animals like panthers and alligators and crocodiles, things like that. But yeah, I think maybe this way could be something more along those lines. But I think it needs to be somewhere around here. Is our first kind of staff area. So we don't need obviously a big path. Let's kind of go about there. And then out this way as well, we kind of have a staff entrance there. Where we get it connected, kind of around that region there. And yeah, it's going to end up being where our staff is going to end up going. And then obviously they're going to have connections into a fair amount of the habitats here. We'll probably also kind of make a staff path down the middle, coming this way. It's the back of some of these. Something like that. But that's a long ways away. This is always the hardest part. Starting is always the hardest. Alright, so I'm going to kind of start on maybe building a few buildings over here. Kind of build up the facility area. So now if we go down into our Explorer camera, we can explore into this building here. Should be done. Let's see. Yeah, you got a big old vaulted ceiling here. That looks pretty nice. Gotta go this way to get to the quarantine. Nope, missed a piece. And Dunzo. Okay. Yeah, that looks pretty good. We could also maybe put a few of these signs over top of the doorways. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I will take that. Alright, the only thing left to do would be to put this out here. Oh my, what did I do? Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah. No, I don't mind that. I don't mind that building. We'll obviously need to throw some more kind of foliage around the area. Once we do that, I think that'll look pretty good. And we'll kind of mimic that same sort of building, maybe as a staff. Maybe a staff building could be potentially maybe on this side. Could have a little staff building there. But I think that is probably going to be it for the first episode. We have made quite a big dent into what we are trying to do here. Obviously, the whole kind of beginning platform, kind of how the whole thing's going to be situated. I think turned out pretty well, as well as our beautiful Frostbridge sign right next to the mountain. I like it. I think it turned out great. So, but I think we're gonna leave the episode here. The next episode we'll probably get our first habitat in. It's somewhere over here, I'm imagining. I don't know what technically this region is gonna be. I'm thinking maybe it's the Asia. Why don't we go for maybe it's the Asia section. Let me know if you guys, are enjoying this series. Be sure and leave a comment about maybe something you're interested in, or just maybe some feedback in general. That'd be awesome. But if you enjoyed the content, be sure and like the video, subscribe for more upcoming videos, and hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and we'll see you later.